Hey guys, it's your girl Tammy. I know you guys don't get to see me a lot. Most of my reactions I do. I usually play the video and do a voice over type thing. But I wanted you guys to get to know me, and I want to tell you guys how I actually got started doing the whole reaction content stuff for you guys. It actually happened when I started my channel. I started getting into makeup. I'm an older person, so I thought it was pretty interesting to be older and just like restarting out with the new makeup techniques and new makeup that they have available nowadays. So I wanted other people like myself to come watch and kind of experience with me. By the way, I have a fan on this side, so you'll see my hair. But anyway, so about 4 months ago, I started my channel, and I was doing a bunch of research, and I was watching other tutorials and things of that nature. And for some reason, I don't know why it popped up in my like recommended feed, but Kit Kat Reacts was one of the first videos that was my introduction to our girl, Amberlynn Reid. So I watched the video and I was like, wow, you know, this girl is harsh on her. You know, I just didn't understand it. I thought it was just someone just being mean to another YouTuber, and it so happened to be it was a heavier YouTuber. So I was like, you know, I kind of wanted to see what all this like anger and I'm not necessarily saying it's anger. I'm saying it's more frustration. So I wanted to see where that was coming from. So I went, she had mentioned Amberlynn Reid. So I researched Amberlynn's name and I found her YouTube channel and I went through her videos. And you know, most of the time you want to go to, you know, to get to know somebody, you kind of want to go to their first videos, you know, so that's what I did. I went to her oldest videos, and that was when she started out. It was like 6 years ago, and she seemed like, I'm a mother, and I have children on all ranges of age from 30 to 15. And this girl was like a baby to me. I mean, she had the baby face, and you know, it was obvious that she had some weight to lose, and she didn't look anything like the person that Kit Kat was reacting to. Like, this person was so much bigger and so much, how can I say it, rude. She was just outright rude and like full of herself and confident. And this girl did not seem that. And I was like, you know, wow, you know, humble beginnings. And so I started watching, and you know, yeah, she had given herself like 100-day challenges. I'm gonna do my, what was in it, elliptical? No, not an elliptical, like, yeah, I think it was an elliptical. She was gonna do that for 100 days, and then the excuses came why she couldn't. She had her back hurt, she had some other injuries, so on and so forth. And then she did the 100 days of weighing in. We all know how that happened and what happened. But I watched her in the beginning, and I got sucked in. I'm like, this young girl doesn't deserve all this hate, da da da. And I was, you know, because I'm a person, I'm not mean. Any of my reaction videos to her are not mean-spirited. I mean, yeah, I may say some things that are quite obvious, but I mean, at this point in time, I've gotten to get to the point where I feel all you guys are at, which is total and utter frustration with her. And that's really why I started reacting to her, because there was just so much I wanted to reach through my camera screen and just choke this girl and just smack her and smack her into reality and say, you know, why? Why are you doing this? There's better ways to do it. There's, you know, so what, this diet didn't work. There's other diets out there, but I've seen through the years, it's like I said, she's been on 6 years, that diets have come and gone with her. They've gone to the diet graveyard, you know, and then she, oh, I just love that. She's an expert on nutrition. She's an expert on calorie counting. She's an expert. She could be her own dietitian, because I started to see that the only person's advice she wants to take, it's not ours. It's not a doctor. It's probably not even a therapist. It's her own. Why? Because there she's in complete and utter control. And that's Amber's thing, is I believe she is the one that wants to be controlled. Even though she said at her weight loss doctor she felt comfortable at handing over her food and everything else over to somebody else. And I think her whole thinking around that is she wants to hand everything over, where she doesn't have to do any work. She doesn't have to do anything but eat food. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, I was 220 at one point, and I was watching the what was it, on Richard Simmons, the Dancing with the Oldies, and then I don't know if you guys remember this, the Deal-A-Meal thing, where you have these cards, and when you're out of cards for the day, you're done eating. I bought that. Yes, yes. I watch infomercials, and yes, I bought the Deal-A-Meal. Now, I am 160. Don't ask me how I lost weight. It just ended up happening. So I have no clue. I just, you know, I did discover that, like, when you're eating more, you're drinking more, your stomach is like a balloon. It stretches, and it seems to take a lot more food, a lot more drink for you to feel that fullness. And I got to a point where I didn't even feel hunger. You know, the natural hunger pains, I didn't feel that. But I knowing that, and it says that if you eat less and less, and you stay at eating less, your stomach will shrink, and then you'll feel fuller sooner. And I think that's what happened with me. I started eating smaller meals. The best advice I had gotten is eat six small meals through the day. That's 3 snacks and 3 meals. But at least, and space it out. That way you're constantly fueling your body, but it's in a smaller, manageable way where you're not feeling deprived. And I was able to, because of the smaller meals, I believe my stomach shrunk and I eat less. And now, honestly, I am not the healthiest. I don't eat breakfast. I hardly eat lunch. I eat like 1 meal a day. I eat my dinner, and I'm not gonna lie, I have snacks. And when I do feel hungry, or I have episodes where I want something to eat, I snack on saltines, plain saltines, nothing else. And that seems to curb the appetite. Or I have regular chicken broth, nothing else, and dip my crackers in it. But anyway, let's not focus on that. It's not my diet channel. It's not my weight loss journey, but it's about how I got to reacting. Well, anyway, like I said, it was the frustration and just the sheer, like, her attitude started to change. Now, if you guys think about when she first started her channel and where she was sweet and, you know, she really, really, I felt bad for her because she really was searching and she was trying. And, you know, I feel that she felt that she was letting her viewers down. That's why the hiding of the scale, the hiding of her weight started. I think genuinely she doesn't like letting us down. I mean, especially in the beginning. Now, I don't think she gives a fuck, honestly. I don't think she gives a shit because she knows that if we don't like her, especially when we don't like what she's doing, we're gonna watch because we're waiting. Because every time she starts a new diet, at least I got sucked into every time, like, the hope is real and come on, Amber, you know, it's kind of like betting on the least favorite in a horse race. You see this horse and it doesn't look good. It looks kind of sickly, but you know what? During the race, you're cheering for it. And you're cheering for it. And every horse that it passes, you're like, go, go, go. And you're hoping that at least, even, you know that that horse isn't going to win the race, but you're hoping that the horse at least crosses the finish line. And that's how I feel with Amber. She's like that low-rated horse that doesn't look very healthy, and I keep hoping she finishes the race. She starts the race wonderfully. She's got a good stride. And then mid-race, she just starts to fall down and trip. And that's the end of that. And she gives up. And I still kind of, I don't call it hate watch. I call it hope watch her channel. Hoping for some type of turnaround, hoping for something that'll change and turn her around. And we haven't been given a bone, we haven't been given a treat to that happening. And that's why I continue to do the reactions, because it's like at this point I just find her comedic. I find her rude. I find her very ignorant. I find some of her, I don't know if it's being naive on some of the things, like the egg roll incident with the duck sauce. Now, somebody that goes to Cheesecake Factory, that goes to Chinese restaurants, that gets sushi, that, I mean, I knew what duck sauce was at the age of 10. My father is big into Chinese food. I like Chinese food. So I knew what duck sauce was. And for somebody, like when Eric had told her it's duck sauce, try it with the duck sauce, and she like looked at him like as if there was a real duck in the duck sauce. I mean, until she tried it. But anyway, back off subject. And I'm doing this without editing. I'm doing this just free flowing for you guys. I just wanted you guys to get to know me a little bit, get to know my motivation behind doing the reaction videos. Well, anyway, we all know why I react to Amberlynn. I kind of just want to shake her and tell her, wake the fuck up. And I know she's not going to listen. I keep hoping, you know, somebody as small as me, she'll probably never see my channel. She'll never watch my videos. But you know who has? I did one reaction video. It was for the worst beauty guru ever. You guys can watch it. It was for Amy Slaton. And she responded in my comment section. And I was like, wow. You know, it's like, to me, she's kind of like famous to me because she's been on YouTube a lot longer than I have. And for her to find my little teeny tiny video was kind of, it was kind of like I was stunned. But she poked good fun at herself, and if you read the comment, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I enjoyed that she was, you know, she wasn't like harping on me about being any way, and I was pretty negative in that video, making kind of fun of her. But but I started, like I said, I dabbled in watching because I hardly watch them, and I just kind of started watching here and there. But I thought that was interesting. And Foodie Beauty, Big Beautiful Me, Chantel, she's another one. But I just started watching her not that long ago, and I God, in the beginning, I didn't know if it was a weight loss channel, a mukbang channel, what the fuck was going on there. She was eating food in her car. She had a food tray. I mean, she invested in the fact that she was eating in her car. And so I was like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna get behind that horse. Um, but she has been on keto. I think today is day 19 of her keto. She's had a couple fallbacks, but I'm very proud because even though with her fallback, she got right back on, and she's researching it. She's buying all the little gadgets that you need to stay on keto and get into ketosis. And I don't know much about keto, but to me, it looks like she's doing really well, and it seems like her spirits have gotten up. A couple days ago, she did a live chat where she was kind of wavering a little bit. She was having a hard time. And thank God, you know, because of it, you being YouTube and all you viewers out there, you rallied behind her and really gave her that push to say, you know, keep trying, keep it up. You know, if you stick with this, you get over this hump, you're going to feel so much great, you know, so much greater, so much better. And it worked, and it pushed her through, and she's doing good. And she's showing people, like right now she's doing a live as I'm taping this, and she's I think making her meals for the following day. She's doing like a chili, which that's another thing is I don't like the fact that Amber all her videos are 4 weeks in the past, and there's nothing updated recent. And I'm hoping that eventually that'll kind of clear up, hopefully. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I gotta, maybe you can, I don't know. But anyway, I just got an instant message. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. If you guys are interested in knowing anything else about me, or you have any questions for me, please include them in the comments. I just wanted you to see my gorgeous face and how bougie I really truly am. You know that's a joke. I'm being sarcastic. But anyway, if you guys really would like to ask me anything, and I mean anything, I'd love to do a Q&A for you guys. So, till next time, I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye-bye. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.